Hi everyone, my name is Leslie Taylor and I am a level 5 Lexus Achiever with Rodan and Fields, and want to thank Laura for inviting me to join you tonight. Some of you might recognize me from Athens. I owned Simply Southern for 17 years with my mother, and actually, this business retired me. And I love being able to work from my phone from anywhere, not have the rigors of inventory or having to have parties. We are not that kind of direct sales company. So, Laura did a great job explaining our business and whether you want an extra $500 or an extra $5,000 a month and beyond, honestly, it is there for you. I joined this to put Caroline and Sarah Beth, my twins, through college. I had just gotten divorced and was facing twins going into college, and I had not saved one red cent. And I started this to earn extra income because, as James well knows, when you own a retail store, you're working 12 to 16 hours a day, and that's in the downtime. That doesn't even begin to explain what you do when it's the holiday season. So I joined this business 3.5 years ago, and it's changed my life. I'm earning a 5-figure salary a month, and that's a drop in the bucket to compared to what you can make. And I have moved back to my hometown of Bainbridge, and I'm sure you've seen us on the map lately, with it being the hurricane zone. A hurricane hit while I was up in Madison, helping my best friend with her wedding. And so I have been busy this week really trying to help others, and it is such a blessing to have a business that I can work on my time, how I want to, when I want to, as long as I've got this handy dandy cell phone that's recording me right now. So what Laura asked me to do is go through our products, and the first thing I want to tell you about our products is our products are all cosmetically approved. Now, what she did tell you in her video is we are the #1 premium skincare company in the country. But one thing I would like to add to that is we're also the only clinically approved one in the top 4. And that's Lancome, Estee Lauder, Clinique, and us at #1. So we're #1 in North America. We're all clinically approved. And what that means is Lancome, Estee Lauder, and Clinique are all cosmetically approved. That means they have a certain ingredient they might have to put in it, but there's nothing that they have to put out there that proves that it actually does what it says it's going to do. Our products come with a beautiful little sticker, and mine is backwards, so because I'm videoing, but it says please take your picture and show your results. And that's what we do with our products, and you are guaranteed to see results. We have statistical proof that our products do what we say they're going to do in our research and development. And before they can be approved for the market, because we're offering a 60-day empty bottle guarantee, they have to be proven to have results. So they are tested, proven, and you have 60 days to use anything in our product line and get a 60-day empty bottle guarantee. So yes, that means you could buy a regimen and you could flush it down the toilet box it up, and they're still going to give you your money back. Now, I don't want you to do that, but you could. It's that great of a company, and but these products work. So if you're going to order them and give them a shot, we don't do samples. There are going to be some opportunities in this event virtually, where you're going to have the opportunity to win some mini facials and some samples such as that. But the regimens themselves that I'm going to go through tonight, and the products that I go through, some have samples, some do not. The great thing is James is going to have these all set up in Harry's, so you can go into the store and you can try anything, touch and feel it. But with these regimens, you really need, it's multi-med therapy that works together. There are 4 steps in every regimen, and they're multi-med therapy that works together. You really need to use the regimen for 60 days to be able to show and see the results that you're going to see. So that's when we don't have samples of the regimens, because they just want you, I mean, you can get your money back if it doesn't work. So the first one that I'm going to start with, I'm going to start with Unblemished tonight, because Unblemished is the regimen that really kind of started the whole thing, because they started with Proactiv, and Proactiv was an acid-based product, as opposed to Unblemished, which is now the number one anti-acne treatment in the country, in the 3 countries that we're in, actually. And we are, they have Proactiv, and Proactiv was in 166 countries. We're only in 3 countries right now, and every one, this is a sulfa-based product, will not stain, will not bleach, will not dry you out. Anti-aging properties in here as well. So that means that if you have adult onset acne, which I actually had at 50 years old, just turned 50 in June. And yes, I had acne for the first time in my life around the week of my 50th birthday, which I found very odd. But can now officially say I've used every single regimen in the line at some point in time, and it cleared me up like that. But our first step is a wash. It's a acne treatment sulfa wash. If you have blackheads, then I encourage you to partner it with the microdermabrasion paste. This, partnered with this, you can make a mask, form a mask in your hand, put it on the area where you've got blackheads, and it will absolutely positively take them away. So it's a wonderful, wonderful product there, and a quick tip there. The second is an astringent, and this is a clarifying toner which evens out the pH in your skin. We encourage all of our regimens except one, Soothe. The second step is a liquid, and we encourage you to use the gauze pads that come with our Rodan and Fields line. And honestly, these are the least expensive way to get gauze pads, unless like you're a doctor and you can steal them from your practice or something. I don't know, but these are the cheapest. And the reason why we recommend gauze pads is because cotton rounds or cotton products, cotton ball, it absorbs too much. They're too absorbing, and you end up wasting a lot of your product. So we encourage you to get the gauze pads when you do that. The third step, and I want to show you this funky little pump, and you go, why is it shaped like that? Why did they do that? Why is it dual active pump? Well, a lot of times you'll hear, especially now, you can even hear on TV. I'm seeing a L'Oreal commercial pop up on my television right now. You can hear a lot of different lines, Neutrogena, different things you can get at Walmart. And a lot of the words that I'm going to use, you're going to go, ding, 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 I've heard that before in an advertisement. Well, they're advertising, but they're not telling the truth about how they're packaging it. The Unblemished regimen has 2 medicinal products in it. And the reason why it's dual active and in one pump is if they mix that together, it really limits the efficacy of each product. We want it dual action. We want it separate. We're going to do the pump. You mix them together and it activates, so it has the maximum efficacy in it. This is your medicinal part of it. It's dual action pump, because a lot of times, and I'll show you another one when I get down to the roller, which is magical. When I get to the roller, a lot of the products that I'm going to tell you about, when it hits air, if it's in a cheap pump and it hits air, it really takes away from the efficacy of the product. So love that they do incredible packaging. So that was Unblemished. Now, a lot of times with cystic acne, you're dealing with more issues than just acne. A lot of times cystic acne, when it's really, really, really bad, hard zits, it's more so a sensitive skin issue, and that is where I want to talk to you about our Soothe regimen. Now, Soothe is for any kind of skin irritation, eczema, psoriasis, rosacea, the redness on your face. But also, when you partner the Soothe regimen along with the Unblemished regimen, you can save yourself a copay, and you can save yourself a $400 zit cream like I bought for my girls that didn't work, and the dermatologist was not willing to take it back. You can save yourself a lot of trouble with that, because this little combination was exactly what my twins needed to clear up their acne. And they're really the reason why I started this business, because when I started this business, I bought the kit to get the discount, but I was a big heck no, I'm not doing direct sales. I thought because everybody should have to pay $6,000 a month rent in a storefront and spend, $20,000 to $40,000 a month putting inventory on your store, and hoping that somebody's going to come and buy something. I mean, who would have thought that you could do skincare, something that I became very passionate about once it worked on my girls' acne, that I could become very passionate about it and grow my own business with a very minimum investment. And we're going to go through those a little bit later. Laura's going to share those with you later. But I've got the General Wash. This is the one that I told you, that doesn't have the number 2 step as an astringent. But let me tell you, this number 2 Soothe right here, gold. Absolute, the duct tape of skincare. I have KP, which is like a chicken skin condition. It's bumpy red skin on my arms. You can also get it on the back of your legs. I'm fortunate not to have it there, but I use that wonderful macrodermabrasion paste. I use it on my arms, and then I follow it up with the number 2 Soothe, and then I follow it up with another amazing product that you're going to have the opportunity to get for free a little later tonight. So number 2 Soothe is awesome. If you have a husband that gets like red bumpy skin, we have what's called the Beyond the Shave kit, and it involves the wash. I know you go, acne doesn't have acne, but this helps with the bumps that come along with shaving, followed up with the number 2 sensitive skin treatment that takes care of the redness that men sometimes get when shaving. And then we follow it up with an AM cream, which I'm going to go over when I talk about Redefine. So we do have products for men as well as women. And I mean, honestly, they could use the whole regimen. I mean, if they wanted to use a Soothe regimen, I have some men that buy product from me that actually use 2 regimens, just like I do, because they have the dark marks and they have wrinkles, which brings me to the reverse regimen, which I started with. I actually started with the brightening regimen, and that has an amazing face scrub, which I keep in my shower, and I have one by my sink because I just love this scrub. It smells incredible, and I use this product. I started with the brightening, and the brightening is awesome because it deals, I have pork chops coming down my face, sun damage. Like I said, I'm from Bainbridge, Georgia, South Georgia. Many a day of baby oil and iodine laying on hot tin roofs trying to get as dark as I possibly could, because as my friend who's sitting here with me doing this has attested to, if I was not the darkest person on the beach, I was not dark enough. I needed another visit to the tanning bed. And so that's the way we were raised to believe. Thank God I don't feel like that now. I'm sitting under an umbrella and everything else because I know what I've done to my skin. So anyway, for skin discoloration and really just a general brightness, the brightening reverse has a dual active complex here, and it's vitamin C and retinol. You're going to get 2 tubes in this regimen, and again, they're not packaged together for that efficacy. They are more effective when you put them on your hand and you rub them together. And quite honestly, if you have age spots on your hands, if you'll do it on the back side of your hand, hint, 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 it will take care of those as well. So I started with the brightening, and I love the way that it made my skin look and feel, but I still have those major pork chops, I mean major age spots. And I don't care if you're white, black, yellow, green, orange, we all have that sun damage, and you all have that dark marks on your face. And so I went on to the reverse lightening, which basically changes the second and the third step, in that it has an ingredient called hydroquinone in it, and this is just really the more powerful step. Now, if you have any kind of skin sensitivity, I recommend you start with the brightening and then graduate to the lightening, okay? And this has the skin brightening solution. again, gauze pad, and the number 3 solution, which has the hydroquinone in it, guaranteed to show you amazing results with your sun damage. I will get Laura to share my before and after, and you can't believe how different I look with no makeup on. I look better at 50 than I did at 46 when I started this. So, and a lot of that is because of our number 1 anti-aging regimen, which is Redefine. I love the Redefine regimen. I do use 2 regimens myself. I use the reverse in the morning. I use the Redefine at night. All of our regimens are guaranteed to last you 60 days. If you're using 2 regimens, then guess what? It's going to last you 120 because you're not using it. Ours are geared to last 2 months, 60 days, and you're using them morning and night. And the first step in the Redefine is a kaolin mask. The second step is a pore minimizer. This was the first thing I noticed in my mom. My mom had great big pores, and that's the first sign of aging, y'all. Hate to tell you, our skin is not hydrated enough. The pore minimizer really helped to reduce those pores that are on your face, but the real results came for her with the roller. Now, this is 192 surgical grade needles, and you go, that's gonna hurt. It doesn't. You just roll it gently. You're not plowing the field. You roll at an angle. You roll up and down. You roll your turkey neck, and you roll backwards again. Really, literally takes you less than 3 minutes to roll your whole face. And what that does is it stimulates collagen production, and it allows these, oh, gracious, sorry. This is what you clean it in. And you don't leave it all day. You read the directions on the package. That's an inside joke. But anyway, you have the roller, and that's going to open up, stimulate your face, and then you have these wonderful things. This is one step. This is retinol, and it is one step below straight retinol. I'm sorry, it's retinol. It is one step below straight Retin-A, and Retin-A, as you know, if you're using it and have sensitive skin, really anybody that tries to use Retin-A, it is going to peel your face back. Well, this will not. That you can use this with the Soothe regimen, the Redefine, the Reverse, or the Unblemished. And actually, because it's one step below straight Retin-A, if you have acne, I highly suggest that you use it with the Unblemished regimen. It's amazing. But this little thing is packaged in this little magical bead because you might have heard about retinol or retinol. Retinol is our own version, but I hear them talking about retinol a lot on TV. But they're selling it in a pump. And if they sell it in a pump, the minute you pump it down, it puts air in the bottle, totally takes away any of the advantage it was going to have. It ruins the efficacy of it. That's why ours are in these cute little blue vials. And y'all, I call it the blue vial of velvet because it leaves your face feeling like absolute velvet after you do it. This is going to follow your little handy dandy roller here, and it's going to seep in, and it's going to fill in those fine lines and wrinkles. It is a magical, magical thing. So, and remember the word bundle. We're going to talk about bundle a little bit later. But after you do step 1, step 2, you roll, you're going to have the PM cream. Now, I love this because it's PM or AM. I don't have to have my contacts in to tell you which one to use. I do use this AM cream. I use it with the Reverse regimen because the final step in the Reverse regimen, this is a fabulous sunscreen, but I hold on to this sunscreen for when I'm at the beach. And it's really a great, powerful sunscreen, but I like the elastins. And I'm gonna have my handy dandy assistant correct my blunder. The AM cream is wonderful. It's a great moisturizer. I like it in the morning just because, you know, I am 50 and I am fighting the wrinkles. So I use the AM cream in the morning with my reverse regimen, and then everything else at night. Now, we also have some incredible products. I'm going to go over those first real quick because we do have the active hydration. Y'all, okay, sorry for that little interruption. Had somebody trying to call my phone and I didn't have it on silent. So anyway, we're going to piece that together. But this product I was not really excited about because honestly, I have a tendency to be a little oily. So when I heard hydration for the face, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's my problem. I'm too hydrated. Actually, I was not too hydrated. My pH was not evened out. But whether you're dry or you're oily, everybody should be using this active hydration serum for your face. I use it morning and night. It just evens out the pH of my skin. And honestly, y'all, I have not touched my face since I did it this morning. I mean, this is it. I don't have to fluff and do all kinds of pomp and circumstance. And beforehand, before active hydration, and it's like this. I'll show you. It's the coolest little pump thing. Gives you exactly how much you need. It's a little clear liquid, and you just dopper it in the face. And I actually go all the way down my chest because I have a lot of sun damage and dry, wrinkly skin. And it really was helping so great with my chest that I said, God, I wish they'd make that stuff in a 5-gallon tub. And guess what? They did. Active Body Hydration. This is going to be something you're going to want. My friend that's sitting here, she just became a consultant because she believes me that this is the most magical stuff around. And this actually, I think, is what convinced her to start her own business because she was like, I love that stuff. And I said, well, you get it free when you join as a consultant. So anyway, but y'all get it free if you even buy a bundle because you got an incredible person running this show in Laura, and she's going to be offering this up as a freebie to a few of you who decide to do a bundle. So Active Body Hydration takes care of crepey skin, takes care of wrinkles on your chest. Amazing, amazing product. So any of our silver line, we also have the Lash Boost. This is the product that I like to say provided the Lexus that I now drive, because anytime we as a company add products to our line, and it now takes me about a half hour to go through all the products because we have so many. But this Lash Boost is innovative. It's biotin keratin in a word about yay long that I butcher every time I try to say it. So I'm not, but it's Lash Boost. And you apply this only at night. It's like a liquid eyeliner. You dip it, you wipe it, and you swipe it. You go along your eyelash line and you blink and it goes exactly where it needs to go. If you use too much, if you don't dip, wipe, and swipe, then you're going to put too much on your eye and it could irritate it, because this is, in fact, for medicinal purposes. So anyway, but I also had trouble with my eyebrows. I'm an 80s girl, so we all were about plucking in the 80s we wanted them to look like Brooke Shields. In the 90s we just didn't even want to have any, and you wanted to practically draw them on. Well, all that plucking totally did away with my eyebrows, and they were falling out. My lashes were horrible, and now my lashes are really unbelievable for somebody that's 50 and didn't have any. So Lash Boost is incredible, and if you're my teenage girl, my teenage, they're not teenage anymore. My 23-year-old girls love this product. And matter of fact, they only use it like every third day now because their lashes are so long they touch their sunglasses. So they backed off using that some. Now, my favorite eye serum used to be this, the Multifunction Eye Cream for crow's feet, because when I used this, it totally did away with my crow's feet. Now, I still use this one, but I also use this one. This is Active Hydration for your eyes, and I use this one on the outer rim of my eye, your orbital bone of your eye. It travels to where it needs to go. This is for crow's feet. This is on the inside of that, and it takes care of my genetically predisposed dark circles under my eyes and on my eyelids, because I actually have a tendency to have really dark pigmentation on my eyelids. But I do love me a beverage, and sometimes I might be a little overserved, and if I'm overserved, I love the fact that this takes care of the puffiness that I might have, and I am over 50. by 6 months now, almost. And I do have nights that I don't sleep a lot. And when that happens, I can put on my active hydration for my eyes, and it takes care of that puffiness. Now, the thing that we are most excited about these days, oh, and I forgot to put it out, but we also do have parentheses, and I don't even have my sample out here, but we have acute care patches. These up here, my little wrinkles up here, your parentheses here. If you have crow's feet and you want intensive treatment on those areas, we have what's called acute care patches. They look like a little Band-Aid. Now, they're not Botox, but they do have hyaluronic acid and peptides in them. You can sleep in them. They are part of a bundle as well, and you can sleep on those, and it gives you a quick fix. And there's a month's supply in a box, and it kind of gets you a jump start on rolling and working on that kind of thing. So those are called acute care patches. And I do not have one right. Oh, yes. Nope. Thought I had one right here that I could show you guys. Oh, and I do. But they look like this. They come 20 to a box. And they look like this, and this is cone-shaped technology by the doctors. You peel it off on a clean face, not anything that's got a lotion, so you would not use your AM/PM cream until you put it on there. I use them here to fill in these lines up here, because as you can see, I talk a lot with my face, and I'm demonstrative, which is a happy thing. So anyway, acute care patches. We also have an incredible lip serum that is fantastic. It also comes in these little beads, and it's here. The lip serum is great for the fine lines that come around your lips here. Also, if you're using a chapstick, quit using that and use our essentials. It has no alcohol in it, and it will not dry you out. Chapstick and those other products, I'm not going to go through a list of names or whatever, but they have alcohol in them, and they have addictive properties to them. This just simply hydrates. Okay, we have lots of essentials in our line. We have recently just gotten this eye makeup remover that is incredible, because now that I got like bang on eyelashes, I like to wear really good waterproof mascara, and this in one swipe gets it off, so I love it, and that's going to last you about 6 months. We also have the best face makeup wipes. Used to, we had eye wipes. These are now the makeup wipes. Takes off your whole face. So loving those. And we also have those Lip Essential I was telling you about. They actually come in a 2-pack in the box. But what I want to talk to you about tonight is the body moisturizer, the body sunscreen, and the sunless tanner. Our sunless tanner has been ranked #1 time and time again by different magazines. We have a 0 advertising budget, so when you hear about something or you read in a magazine that they're saying that this is the best of the best, they truly believe it, because we have a $0 advertising budget. We don't pay for any of that. Our sunscreens, all of our products have the 4th step in it is a sunscreen, and all of those sunscreens are endorsed by the Skin Cancer Society of America and the Cancer Society of America, because they do not have oxybenzone in it. And check your ones you're getting at Walmart, and if it has oxybenzone, if you've ever had cancer or you're afraid of cancer like I am, you want to avoid oxybenzone, because oxybenzone is actually a cancer causer. And because we have no oxybenzone in them, our sunscreens are the best and endorsed by the Cancer Society. So anyway, these 3 products right here, I'm actually offering to anybody that signs, and they sign with a regimen as a preferred customer. Now, Laura's going to go over the preferred customer option and how to do that a little later. But if you don't want to become a consultant and make money, or just actually get yourself the deepest discount, she'll discuss that as well. Becoming a preferred customer is your way to go. If you order that as a regimen, you're going to get that free. If you order a bundle, you're going to get the Active Body Hydration for free. So our most exciting thing to date is our Radiant Defense here. Radiant Defense. It is not a makeup. It is not a BB cream or a CC cream. It is actually Radiant Defense is its own kind of thing. It is your final step in your skincare regimen. It has SPF, so you're getting protection from the sun. It will not clog your pores. So if you have a teenager, a girl that's really wanting to start makeup and you're like, oh, I don't want to get into that because if I get into that, that's going to dirty up her face and clog up her pores. And then we're going to have to go see about acne treatments and all that. You don't have to worry about it with Radiant Hydration because it absolutely will not clog your pores. And I just love this. I actually have on Sand today as my color, and I follow Sand up with the Shell, and I actually just use a highlighter here and here. Never done a lot of contouring, and I know that you young girls are all into that. We also have 6 colors, so if you want to get into the contouring and everything, you can do that with the I love this product. I have not worn makeup in a long time because once I got my skin cleared up, I just started using the mineral peptides with a brush, and I love that with a little bit of concealer. But now that I have actually got the Radiant Defense and I've got the Shell that I can do under my eyes and along my jawline, I use the Shell. I don't use any concealer at all. And y'all, this brush is unbelievable, as is the brush. If you wanted to try our mineral peptides, they come in bronze, medium, and light. And they're mineral peptides, good for you, not going to clog your pores. SPF in this as well, so it's going to protect you. And the coverage is amazing, the amount of coverage you get with this. I've never been more in love with the product line than I am with this Radiant Defense. And there again, where else can you go and say, hey, I don't know if that's my right color or not. You can order it. If it's not the right color, box it up, send it back, order it again, and order the right color. I mean, it's a win-win. But this brush is fabulous. Now, let me talk to you a little bit about the bundles. A bundle is when you partner a regimen with another product that the company offers. When the company offers you a bundle, you order, like, for example, if you're interested in the Lash Boost, the Lash Boost can be partnered with any of the regimens. And when you buy the regimen and the Lash Boost together as a bundle, you get 20% off the regimen, you get 20% off the Lash Boost, which makes the Lash Boost come out to about $50. I mean, so it's a really sweet deal because this is like $135 alone as a preferred customer. And then if you do that for the first 5 people, Laura is giving you the Active Body Hydration. Huge opportunity for the first 5 people to jump on that. All right, then you've got the the roller bundle, that roller that I told you about. You can get this with the reverse regimen or the redefined regimen and the roller. And when you do that, you get the serum in it with the redefined regimen. So you get that, and you do the roller bundle, and you can also get the Active Body Hydration. The last bundle I'm going to tell you about is the new Radiant Defense. They have really made this a sweet deal. So you get the Radiant Defense of your choice. You can pick your color, and Laura is going to post James's little thing. You can do a little virtual thing. Take your picture without your makeup on, and you can pick the color. You can color match online right there from your phone. It's very simple to do. If I can do it, anybody can do it. You're going to pick your color. You're going to pick your regimen. So like the reverse, I just ordered this one today. I ordered the reverse with the Radiant Defense. And when you do that, y'all, you get for free a 60 box. It's actually 2 packages. So there's 2 30 packs in here of makeup wipes and a brush for free. I mean, that's the savings you're getting by doing that bundle. And there again, for the first 5 people that do a bundle, Laura is given the active hydration. So that is just a recap of our products. And if you have any questions, I would love for you to comment below this video. And I'm glad to, or Laura will be glad to answer any questions that you have. But y'all, first and foremost, if you know of anybody that could use an extra $500, $5,000, the business is first. Absolutely hear everything there is to know about the business, because it's not your average direct sales company. Nobody's on here telling you you've got to buy anything. Nobody's going to invite you to a party and make you feel pressured to buy a frying pan. We are not that kind of company. So, but if not, we would love to share these magical products with you and have you join James as a preferred customer. Thank you for your time. Bye.